Hi, and welcome back to the training sessions for ECE102 at Chandler-Gilbert Community College. My name is Monica Ulick, and this is Excel for Engineering students. In this video series, we'll be talking about only the Excel portion of the assignment and how you will need to use Excel to complete the homework. In this course, you will have 3 Excel assignments. This video is part 2 in the first video series for Assignment 1, Problem 1. Each assignment has multiple problems that you will be using Excel to solve. There are several learning objectives in the first assignment. In part 1 of this series, we talked about interpreting the assignment. Now in part 2, we will be entering data, formatting tables, and using the fill handle. Using the assignment handout that you were given by the instructor and an Excel workbook, let's begin to construct the table. If you recall from part 1, you were given a handout assignment homework. In that, we went through and interpreted what it is that you would need to be doing. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to make these screens available so that we can see a little bit of everything. And I'm going to open up Excel and try to get it side by side. And hopefully you will go ahead and print out yours so that you will not need to go back and forth between the screens. But as we talked about in the first one, the first thing they want you to do is they want you to put your name in cell A1. In Excel, they're gone by columns and rows, and where they meet is called a cell. Right up here in this area is the name box, and that tells you what cell you're in. So in the very first cell, A1, type your name. Then in 2, type ECE 102. You can go ahead and capitalize that. And then in the third row, you're going to do ECE or assignment 1, problem 1. And then cut and paste is your friend. So if they want you to add what it is that you're doing, you can copy and paste. And if they want the directions, you can copy and paste those as well. Let's get them all in there. And so you have all of the directions that you'll need, what it is that you're doing, your name, the class, the assignment, and problem 1. You don't need to rename the tab problem 1. This is what they're looking for up here. So we're going to do like they did, and we're going to start in row A17 to construct our table. So what we're going to do is exactly as you see it here, that's what they want us to do. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it and paste it into the row. And you notice it squished them all up, so it's not working too well. So you can do that and then split them all out, or you can just type them. It's a lowercase t s lowercase x of m velocity m divided by s, and then your distance m divided by s, and you'll notice that squared is up there, and you want to mimic that. So you're going to launch your font, and you're going to do what's called superscript. Click OK, put in your 2, and then you have to take it off. You have to go back, take it off, click OK to put in your in parentheses so that it looks right. Now you'll notice that mine doesn't have any of the boxing around it, but we are going to do that, don't worry. So in your first one, it says 0 to 6.0 in increments of 0.25. What they want you to do is in cell A18, enter 0.00 because they want 2 decimal points. And then the next one down, 0.25. Enter. Select them both. This little green square down here at the bottom is where you want to sneak up on it, and it turns into this black crosshair. That's the fill handle. You can click it and drag, and you see how it's slowly filling in my series? I'm going to go all the way down until it says 6.0. This is what they want it to look like. You'll notice I didn't get all of my decimals, but I can do that up here in the number. I can increase the decimals so that they're all showing. I have all of my numbers with 2 decimal points. Now what they want you to do is enter your first formula. But first let's format our table, and that's the last thing that we're going to do before the next video. So you're going to select all the way over A17 to D17 and down to 42. Then I'm going to maximize this window. And over here in my font grouping, I've got my borders. So I'm going to go ahead and click all of my borders, and they filled in. The other thing that they want you to do is they want to make sure that everything is center aligned. So go ahead and click the center alignment up here in the alignment grouping, and that'll get us started. So what we've done is we have entered our information. We've entered our data. We went ahead and used the fill handle to fill in this information. And in the next part of the series, we're going to do the formula. So that's the basic setup, formatting the table, and then we're getting ready to enter our formulas. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And you're going to give yours a name. I called mine homework 1. I think they asked for homework assignment 1. And you can see we've got our information started. And we entered the data. We formatted our tables. We used our fill handle. In the next video, we're going to learn how to use and create the formulas. We're going to utilize that clipboard because we're going to copy formulas as text. So thank you. I'll see you in the next video.